Hello, my name is Jorden Savoury. I'm 24 years old. I'm an elite track and field athlete and I train with Saint-Laurent Sélect. My mom used to put my brothers in 1 kilometer races when they were younger, and she brought me along one day and I was 3 years old, and I actually ended up running the entire race. So ever since then, she continuously put me in the races. And when I started elementary school and kindergarten, my gym teacher realized that I was pretty fast. So he suggested to my mother that I start track and field, and that's basically where the journey began. What pushed me to start competing in track and field was really how much fun I was having with the sport. I like pushing myself to my limits, and I like to see where my potential could bring me. So there's not a typical day of training. I tend to do a bunch of different things throughout the week. I do train 4 to 5 times a week, so I would say that's the consistent part. Before each training, I foam roll and I have a specific warm-up to do. Then the training part could range anything from running, sprinting, weight training, plyometrics, block starts, long jumps, so it really varies throughout the week. My personal goals are definitely to make a senior national team and compete for Team Canada, whether it be World Championships or the Olympics. So after my track career, I definitely want to travel the world while also doing motivational speeches and have a stable job. The most difficult thing for my sport, it's an individual sport. Everything depends on you, so you really have to have that separation and that drive to push through and not hold yourself too much accountable. I would say the most demanding part of my sport is that it can come down to the 100th of a second or even centimeters when it comes to jumping. So in that case, each movement, each push you do in training really matters. What I like most about Montreal is that it's a very diverse place. There's always something to do no matter how long you've lived here, and there's always something new to try. So I think Montreal is a very good sports city because growing up throughout my entire schooling, I've always had access to different sports. I've always been pushed to go into sports and try new sports, and I didn't even really notice. It was just like, it just became a habit. The Conseil du Sport really helps me because I'm able to train at a weight room that I don't have to pay for, and I have access to all of the equipment that I need as an elite athlete. And they also help with giving us resources like physiotherapies and psychologists and dietitians and a lot more on that sequence, and they help pay financially for these things that are much needed in our sport. I think the Conseil du Sport can help athletes a lot more by opening up more weight rooms around the city of Montreal. So in the next months, I'm definitely going to concentrate on mental preparation. I think it's the last piece that I'm missing to fully strive forward and accomplish my goals. My favorite quote is "Everything happens for a reason," because there's been times in my sport where I definitely thought that certain things should not be happening, such as injuries or surgery, and those are the things that actually made me a better athlete, made me stronger mentally and physically.